Hello everyone and welcome to today's reading. I recently went to the beach and I took these cards and my other tarot cards to really get the energy from the sand to see what message the wave can bring to us from the beach, right? And so I let the cards feel the sand to really try to get the most craziest accurate story I can tell you or message that needs to be said to you. Alright, so let's start off with these cards. Alright, so it's going to be a general message, whatever comes out. It's the message. It could be for you. It could be for a person that's around you. Okay. So really try to take time to clear out your mind really quick. And then we'll jump right in. What is the message? Alright. What is the message that can help resonate with me in this? If you know about the Orishas, maybe this could be a message that Yemaya has to say, alright? Stuck on this one. That one didn't want to go, but let's go. Alright, so we are starting off with be insightful and establish, ground and rebalance your energy. Bring your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past or future. Okay. We also have leaping through the air. A plan you have made is on track. If you are waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. All right. So right now is not the time to sleep on anything that you are working on. It's time to take that leap of faith and start to put in that work. All right. Because what you're waiting for is actually on its way to you. Okay. We also have guiding through currents with a different approach. You will guide through a situation with grace and ease, all right? Going inward and bringing your understanding, perspective, or behavior into flow will help your dreams take flight. So whatever is coming in for you is going to do great, all right? It's going to bring you a lot of good ideas. There's going to be new opportunities, all right? And spirits want you to just take that leap of faith, all right? Know that different things are coming to you, but every situation that is going to approach you is going to be good, okay? Maybe you are thinking that, maybe you're thinking the worst. Maybe you're thinking different outcome of something that is approaching to you. You don't know how to go about it, right? Maybe you having so many thoughts of what if. And that's something that you need to take out your mind, okay? Sorry if you hear loud noise. Truck outside. Okay. What else? What's the other message? So you're going to gain a lot of understanding, all right? Your behavior is going to just flow right with the energy that is going to be approaching to you, all right? You're going to learn, you're going to know what to say. Maybe you are afraid of something here and you just feel like you're going to sound stupid, dumb, not educated or whatever. But before then, just really listen to your surrounding. Listen to the people's behavior, what they're saying, okay? And you're going to know exactly what to say, when to say, and how to say it. All right, let's see what else. What's the message here, Spirit? All right, we have here in the light of the moon. Okay, so it could be something overnight. or something at night that can happen. A full moon can shine light on what you've been resisting, okay? This can be anything from your fear to your soul beauty. Okay. I see here many of you guys overthinking a lot, all right? And at nighttime is when you wind down and you think the most, okay? And I want to say stop putting fear in things that you're thinking about. But who am I to say that, right? This is things that naturally happens because it's life. It's what we do and how we go about it. Now, what I can tell you is learning to try to tap out of that. Maybe, how could I say this? If you're thinking too much at night, it's because you don't have nothing else to do. So if you're done for the night, I think you should, shower, wind down, but think of the positive things that can happen for the next day, right? Let's not dwell or think about what could happen in the future or what if, right? Because I think that we are making scenarios in our brain that we can probably bring to life. And it's something that is going to put fear in our heart because that's what we don't want. But what we don't know that we're doing is actually attracting it into the future since we're thinking about it, okay? And Spirit is saying, you're overthinking, and you're going to create a world that you probably don't even want. So, all right. We have here adrift in shallow water. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice small things and appreciate them. And then we also have here, take note. Your answers are being given to you. Quitting external voices, exactly what I said. Quitting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. So we need to quiet down the negative and really try to look at our surroundings and start, how could I say this? Appreciating the small things or whatever things that is up. I'm sorry, I didn't want to show my toes, but I did. Anyways, like I was saying, start to really look at your surroundings, all right? And look at the beautiful things that it's around you now. I know some of us, we be like, when is things gonna change, right? But let's stop thinking about when and let's start just dealing with life now. When we start thinking about when, things could change instantly, and then we're gonna be like, wow, my life feel like it just flew. But it's because you was thinking too much in the future instead of thinking about what's now. What could I fix now? What could I do now? Today. We're here today. We're today. Okay, so try to live through the day. What I mean by that is look around, do your research, look at nature, go outside for 10 minutes, of course take a shower, feel the water, really concentrate on how the water feels on your skin. There's a lot of things that we can do that we really don't do, but this is why I think Spirit is saying, really appreciate the small things that surround you with this card right here. Okay, take time, really set down your foundation, because there's nothing you can do. That there is definitely a new change coming in, whether it is partner, life, experience, travel, whatever it is something new that is coming to you that you really was not dealing with on your everyday life. Okay, but just know that it's going to bring you inner peace. It's going to lead you to a lot of leaping enjoyments. It's going to lead you to a lot of different outcomes. It's going to lead you to just seeing the world in a very different way. And this is what had happened, because in no way impossible you're supposed to stay the same. Okay? No way impossible. The Spirit is saying your answers are being given to you. We are giving you things that is actually giving you clarity. All right. Now, if you're taking long on your situation, that's on you. But just know that when you listen, you're quiet, and you see your surroundings, and you see all the issues that is happening, you are gaining the clarity in your mind of knowing already what you need to say or what it is that you need to do. We have many cards out here that just smacked out. Maybe it's a message for somebody here. All right, we have here help appearance in various ways. There is so much support for you. Sometimes you may get so drift, you forget to look to the support system that you are continually. Okay. Inner desires, set some intentions. You are entering a phase of plenty or may have sudden windfall. Goals are within your gaps. We also have don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a project, interest, or goal. So get busy, get into things. Give it 100% of your energy. I feel as though many of you guys really have tried to do a lot of things, but really never gave your all. Or maybe you gave a little bit, and since you tap in that water and that water was so cold, you tap that toe right back out. So you chickened out on many things, or you just didn't find the oomph or the energy, or you probably procrastinate like a motherfucker. All right, sorry I had a curse, but it's me always. I have to say at least one curse in a video. That's just me. So, like I was saying, and you may find what your life has been lacking. So I feel as though many of you guys have a lot of areas in your life that are lacking. Maybe that's what you should talk about. So if you are a person that really are having a lot of problems when it comes to love, relationship, anything that has to do with a person, right? If this area was making you hurt, how about you go to your other subjects in life and make sure that those areas in your life are being how could I say this, are being checked, right? You're balancing it. You're making sure that your financial it's right, your mental health is right, your health period is right. If your love is not really going as you want it to go, right? So in order for you to balance your overall life, you need to make sure that everything else is balanced, not just your 100% on love, right? So if you have 4 things, I think you should give 25% to each 4 things in order for everything to just become balanced. Okay, many of us when as teens, all we focus more is about love because we really don't have really major responsibilities, and we bring that way of living life into our adulthood, right? And that's when shit starts smacking us because now we start seeing things very different. Now we're having arguments with our partners. Why? Because maybe this person don't really know how to be financially stable, don't know how to manage their money, and here we are trying our best to do it, but they're not putting in that effort. You understand? Because only in our teens we only knew love and sex, right? We only knew what it was to feel good in our heart was to be with the person that we want to be with, but we really never in our teens was told you need to set boundaries. This is not just where it stopped, or we really didn't have that pep talk of, I wish we had major pep talk as teens. Maybe we had some and we really didn't put our minds to it, right? But we also had people that gave up. What I mean by that is a parent or a family member that had told you probably 1 or twice, they just stopped there. Why? Because they saw that you really was not putting into that mind. But little do they know that we also don't know much of life. We was only here probably 15, 16 years of earth, but you've been here longer than us, right? So as advice of me being a parent, and for future parents, I think that you should be giving your kids advice until you freaking die, bro. Doesn't matter how old they are. They could be 50 and you can be 80. You can be advice is forever. Advice is forever. Do not stop talking to your kids. Please do not. Always be their ear. Always make sure you have something to say. Make sure that you always, if they are more on negative, show them the positive. Always give them something that they could always try to level out until they find and bring balance in their life, right? So I believe we should start talking to our kids and let them know, right? Especially when it comes to having a partner, and if they grow from kids to adult together, what to expect, how life is, right? Because we really don't get taught of relationship in school. It's more of just pleasuring and really not understanding the real definition of what it is of a connection in a firm, stable relationship. If you know what I mean, I hope you understand exactly what I'm saying. If not, replay this and listen to each part that I'm saying. All right. So we have here safe and surrounded by love. Keep your heart open and know that you are being protected. Listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what is going on around you. All right. We really need to open our mind. We really need to stop being closed-minded and really understand before reacting. Dancing in the rainbow. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. Okay. So it's time to break free from a chain that really no longer has been holding you down, right? And it's haven't let you really be yourself. Maybe there's some things that you need to find out for yourself, but holding on to something that is holding you back, you will never get to really understand what was your purpose or what is your purpose in your life, right? Even if you are with a partner, don't let them interfere with whatever purpose you want to do, whatever goal you want to do, whatever career. Yeah, you can be like, hey, I'm thinking about this, but if you know that this person is always negative, try not to even tell them then, right? Just do what you gotta do, and when you show up, you show up, and when they see that you show up, I mean, they're gonna know the type of person you are, right? They're gonna know that in reality, she doesn't need a person like me. She can hold her own. But sometimes it's sad because you want them to be like, you want them to cheer you on. You want them to be positive because, I mean, you want to be positive in a connection. Why would you want to be negative in a connection? What are you going to get out of? You want always negative outcomes? I mean, that's corny as hell. If that's the type of person that you're dealing with, then you really need to consider yourself. Do you really want to deal and live for the rest of your life this way? How about let's see the good? How about let's get good things? How about being peaceful at the soul because of the good that is coming in, you know? Even so, if you feel like if a partner of yours is very negative on certain things that you want to do, maybe try to change their way of thinking, right? Maybe it's something they have to adjust because they really don't know. They never learned like you learned. So maybe you need to teach this person, okay? And maybe this person is willing to be taught. And so they will start changing their way of seeing things, okay? So it's all about partnership, and it's all about trying, right? Giving your all, doing the best that you can, but with two people that are actually willing to cooperate, right? If you see that this person is really not willing to cooperate, then you're holding on to yourself. You're chaining yourself down, right? You're the only one anchoring yourself down, because Spirit is saying, how long? And this is still it. And so what you're going to do about it? You're either going to fix the person or you're going to fix yourself off of it or out of it, right? So replacing what's lost. You now have the opportunity to rejuvenate. I'm probably saying it right. Rejuvenate. Deal. It's too early for me. And start anew. Create with a new perspective or outlook. This card may also indicate abundance is on the horizon. So good. Amen, right? Who wouldn't want abundance on the horizon? That's something that you should always want to look forward in a reading. You always want to know that abundance is coming, and you always want to know that stability is coming. You always want to know that good things are approaching, whether you having bad outcomes or whatever it is that that was the message for somebody. Whatever it is that, you know, you've been dealing with, okay? Let's see here. All right, 1 second. Gotta adjust myself, sorry. Lights at 30. Well, 32. All right, let's see here. All right, Spirit, what is 2 more cards for here? All right, we have here looking at the underbelly. All right. Be sure what you are using your time in the best possible. Let me say that again. Be sure that you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you are working on could use some fine tuning. Right. This is the card. Okay, so what I'm getting here, Spirit is also saying with different approaches, right? You will glide through situation with grace and ease. So now what I'm getting here with the other card that is saying, be sure that you're using your time in the best possible manner. So I feel as though you maybe do have things, or you are a person that is, let's say, very crafty, or you're a person that has a lot of cool thoughts, right? Cool ideas. And Spirit is saying that, you know, you working yourself, you organizing yourself, you're going to start seeing how a lot of things in life going to become different just by you doing that, right? It's not just on one subject, like I was saying. It's not just fixing or organizing your love life, right? It's about your work career, your foundation, your family. It's about setting boundaries and just consider yourself of doing things in the best possible way, right? Of just going by doing things in a positive way. Not always seeing every situation negative. Not always thinking that things just gonna be wrong, right? You need, I believe you tapping into yourself and you doing what really is best for you. Not only how could I say this? Not only will it bring you satisfaction, but it will also bring that peace that you want, right? And you're gonna see life more, how could I say this? More at ease. Does that make sense? But the thing is that we want peace, but we also need to put in that work. We can't just get all this without putting in that work. Like, that's impossible. That's impossible. If you've been putting in that work, then this message is definitely for you. All right, end message here. Something else wanted to come out. Let's see really quick. We have here, waiting rather than acting is going to be most adventurous now. All right, so waiting is way more better than acting, okay? Because there's going to be more adventurous. So maybe you was very impatient of something or a situation that you just wanted to happen. And Spirit is saying, all this wait that you've done, get ready for what's coming. All right, you may have become complacent. All right, you might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. There is an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize the relationship to benefit everyone concerned. All right, there is a change coming in your way, a sense of adventure, so you will be able to see new perspective. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on the underlying motivations, cause or beauty in a situation. Seek ways to bring depth to the world. All right, one more message, please. And we have here, connect to source. Go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. So you have the pencil, all right, the pencil to draw your life. You are the one that is in charge. You are the one that can change your outcome, your aspect, your surrounding, whatever it is all up to you. All right, it is nobody else's life. It is your life. People can give you advice, just like me. I'm giving advice, but it's all up to you on how you take it and what you do with it, right? So at the end of the day, your day is going by what you allowed. Does that make sense? I hope so. Let's get some tarot. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? We have here the Ace of Pentacles. We have here with the 8 of Wands. There's a message regarding money. All right. There's a message regarding a new opportunity or a message that is going to bring in a new form of money, new foundation. It could be a new job, or it can just be a raise or something here of a message that you've been waiting for. It's approaching its way to you. All right. It's going to lead you to great opportunities, great outcome. It's going to lead you to abundance. It's going to lead you to new things, new way of seeing life. Okay. Maybe something that you've been fearing about, or something that you've been stressing overnight about this situation here. Okay. So just know that it could be related to something you really stress at night about. We have here the King of Wands. We also have here 5 of Discs. So there could be a relationship that you was in or are in, right? It could have been with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It really doesn't have to be, but it can be a person that probably was lead you to many disappointments, right? Maybe a connection here that you thought was going to be a certain way, but it really ended up being a whole different way, right? This person could have cheated on you. This person could have lied. Very sneaky, right? Sneaky energy. And so there was disappointments in this connection. Or there's something here that was disappointed. Also could be that there's somebody here disappointed, all right? Regarding a situation. Could also be a passion here. That someone is worrying about some disappointment. But let me get another card regarding that. Oh, all right, hold on, because we have here the Princess of Wands. Falling down by the disappointment, right? Could be the Queen of Swords also. And then we'll fill out. Let's see here. All right, it could have been a person in a connection. Could be that either you or someone here was very disappointed at the fact that they led you, right? They led you to become this person that had to do things on its own. A person that had to explore on her own. Because of the deceit and the disappointment that this person did, you decided to stand up for yourself and do what you need to do, right? Which had gained you or helped you to gain that clarity and be more firm at the mouth, which had made you who you are today, right? Because of this person's actions, because of the disappointment, and you decided to work on yourself. You working on yourself, what only did you do was become the High Priestess. You tapped in, you, how could I say this, you connected with spirits, right? You started doing your self-love, care, right? You really started tapping into yourself. You started doing what you needed to do, okay? And the instant your life just changed without you even knowing. Your life changed, all right? Because you're no longer that person that you was before, all right? And now everything is just aligning on your way, all right? The alignment is here. You might not see it, but just know that it's here, okay? Some of you guys already have seen it, and you already know exactly what I'm talking about, right? It's a change of life. It's a feeling that you like, I feel like I'm entering a new chapter in life. It's something that you will feel personally. Like, I can't explain because it's something that has to be felt just by you, right? With the high, okay, so we have here higher commitment and the 10 of this. So something here is becoming more stable. You are either walking into something more firm, something here for a long term, all right? It could be money, relationship, or just life period. So you put that in your story how it can resonate. Just know that something is definitely coming because the change had to happen, and is leading you to higher commitment, is leading you to that boss energy, is leading you into this main person, the head honcho. Sorry to say that, but yes, you are the head honcho. All right, you are the one that is entitled to do whatever it is, and write your life as you want it. All right, because you are the head boss, BITCH. And because of that, because of the change, because of all that had to happen, it's just leading you to your purpose in life. It's leading you to the abundance that you want. It's leading you to create the life that you always imagine, right? Maybe as a young kid, you thought of many things of how you wanted your life to be, and growing up from your teens and some adult, you probably thought it's not how I want it to go. But Spirit said, this don't end here. This don't end here. This is not the only life opportunity you get. You could get to live a lot of different life on earth just by eliminating a lot of things. And so I'm going to leave it right there, right?